Alright, so we're gonna recap today, Tuesday, 10th of September 2024. Starting on the higher time frame, the 4 hour, we have this nice market maker sell model here. Here we have the buy side of the curve, and then we have sell side right here. So I did have a higher time frame bearish bias trying to complete this model to this external low right here. But we did have a fair value gap right here that we tapped into, as well as this intermediate term low and these new week opening gaps. And I believe there was a SMT here as well. Right here is Friday 9th. So yeah, Friday 9th is down here. We didn't take this low. And we took this low on NQ. So we did have a bullish SMT, swept this intermediate term low, turtle soup, and then went higher. And starting the day, we were right here. This is start of London. And by then, we had inversed this fair value gap. And we were kind of just in this inverse fair value gap. So I did have a short-term bullish bias. And going down into the 1 hour is pretty much the same thing, right? Okay, but we haven't inversed this 1 hour gap yet until 8. So yeah, during London, I was kind of conflicted in my bias because of this 1 hour fair value gap holding, as well as the market maker sell model. So if we go into the lower time frame, that's the start of London right here. And then what happened here? Price was a bit choppy today, especially because tomorrow is CPI. Right, so what happened here? We started in London and then just kind of chopped around, went up a bit. Maybe we made a SMT here. Two. No, we didn't. But yeah, we did come up, take this liquidity, and then came down back into the new week opening gap. And there was this nice inverse fair value gap here that you could have entered on. We took this low, and there was an SMT here. So you could have entered on the close as dodgy says on the close above the fair value gap targeted, maybe like this, with something like this with probably partials around here, and then maybe one right here with these relative equal highs. That would have played out, but I personally didn't take it because I didn't like how price was just slowly grinding its way up. And as Dodgy says, it's a higher probability to take trades when the candle just instantly makes its way up, like right here. Like if it was just this thick candle and then we blasted through its FVG right away, then that would have been a really nice setup. But I didn't take this one. In fact, I didn't take any trades today, or at least on funded. And then for New York, so for New York, it starts at 7, or at least that's what ICT said in his most recent 2024 mentorship. So we have the 730, which didn't really present anything too interesting. I guess you could have this relative equal highs. We took out these lows, so you could have entered here. Something like this. But the close above was right here, so something like this, targeting, I don't know, these highs, probably. And that would have been a really nice setup. Oh yeah, this was a really nice setup. We had a fair value gap here too, but I wasn't on the charts at this time, so we swept this. Maybe we had SMT 7, 730. So yeah, we did have SMT 720, 738, right? 720. Oh, we didn't, but we still swept these, held the fair value gap, and looked like we were in a short-term market maker buy model here. Right, we displaced above these here. And then it's a retracement, maybe a OTE. Okay, we retraced here into equilibrium, went higher. So this was a really nice setup. Is there anything else here? I guess you could, sorry, you could mark this out as the mitigation block. So that was another confluence. And then after this setup, price looked like it wants to go higher. So at around 8, I think around this time was when I got on the charts. So yeah, price just kind of chopped. It's just chopped. There's nothing much. So there was this setup here, but it was with 2 FVGs, so it wasn't singular. And the candle closed way below, so that wasn't, I did not enter here. I believe there was a good setup here. Oh, this one. Oops. Right here was a good setup. We had SMTs on diesels, I think, and I believe we had a higher time frame fair value gap. Yeah, right here. So yeah, this was a good setup. It's just I didn't really wanna, I didn't have the conviction to trade in this chop, unless it was like really uh good, right? So maybe if this fair value gap was a bit bigger, and then we like blasted through in one candle, and then we had like equal highs. These are equal, but I don't really like these equal highs that are right next to each other. So if we had, another candle right here, right, then I probably would have took this setup, but I didn't really like the price action that we were in, especially like if we go to a 5 minute, right, and then we look at what happened here. Where's this? Oh, right here. Like this is not something that you want to be trading in. It's just too choppy for me. Um, and then yeah, I think there was a good setup here on the lower time frame, which I didn't take. I mean, just again because of CPI. I guess this one right here. This one right here could have been okay, maybe. But this one closed way above, so that wasn't the best. Right, and then after AM session, right here we had a huge dump towards new week opening gap, but there are no setups here, at least if you're using Dodgy's IFVG model. Like there is this tiny fair value gap here, but that's just way too small, and there's a liquidity sweep, but it's not like delivering off anything. Um, so it's just that it's not a setup I would take personally. Yeah, and the 5 minute is just it's too choppy. But apart from that, maybe there were some setups apart from the IFVG model. Oh, this one was pretty nice. Oh yeah, I did take this one on eval. Yeah, so I took this one on eval, targeted right here, I believe, or here. It doesn't matter. Because I put my stop to break even right here, took partials, and then got stopped out. I like this because of the liquidity sweep. I believe there was a SMT. There's higher time frame fair value gap. Right here, right 10. Yeah, oops, 10. Yeah, higher. Yeah, so there was an SMT. There was fair value gap, higher time frame fair value gap. There was this fair value gap on the same time frame as well. And then we did have some good, like obvious highs to target. But price was choppy. We did chop around, so I just got out as break even. Yeah, apart from that, I think there is this right here, which is kind of a 2022 model. If this is your market structure shift, then you get in on the retrace here, right here with the stop below this candle that made the FVG, and then maybe target like here. That would have been a nice 5.67 R, but I do not take 2022 models. This one also. This one you could think right here. Probably this is your market structure shift, or that's your break of structure. Stop below, target right here. I mean, I wouldn't really have the conviction to target 82 points, especially since the time is not that great. So maybe this would be more realistic. But it's a 2.54, so that's pretty good. Alright, we reswept these lows, and then that's a protected low there. Apart from that, I don't think there were any very good setups. Yeah. And I mean, I don't trade PM, but I guess I will just see what happened. So yeah, PM, we Came into lunch, tapped this new week opening up, got a really bullish reaction off. There might be a lower time frame fair value gap, like a 30-second here. I'm not sure, I don't have TradingView Premium. I just do all my charting on NinjaTrader, like as you can see in my live streams. But I like to do recaps on TradingView just because the chart is a bit cleaner, and these tools are easier to use. So you could have, maybe there was a 30-second down here. Maybe there was an SMT. Nope. Not really the best. Like I don't see much going on. But let's see. We get out of lunch like 1:30. That's when the PM session starts. We took this and we just kept going higher. But yeah, okay, we took this and then now we're just chopping around. There was this, I guess. Let's see. I don't know if this didn't really deliver off anything, or I guess there's this fair value gap, but didn't really sweep anything. I believe there was a bearish SMT too, but that thing was there the whole day, so it's not. It wasn't like the highest confluence bearish SMT, but you could have, yeah, taken this, I guess. Probably target it with these relative equal lows here. Oops. Oh my. Here. But you would have got stopped out at break even unless you held it all the way till 8, which is not realistic. Apart from that, I don't think there were any, nothing even during the last hour. So yeah, that's pretty much the recap for today. And then right now we got this huge candle from the presidential debate, and I guess tomorrow we'll just see what CPI does. We could go up here towards these end dogs, or we could go down towards these new week opening gaps, but I think the higher time frame is in a market maker sell model, so I would like to see something like they go up and then come down, and yeah, take this liquidity and then come down to complete the market maker sell model. But if we just keep on displacing higher, then I'm gonna be looking for longs. But it depends entirely on what CPI will do. Alright, so that's it for today's recap. Alright, have a good day, guys.